All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Weintel Frederick Credit Union Field at Aloha Stadium. This is the HHSAA First Hawaiian Bank Division I Championship game. I'm Robert Rabney, bringing you play-by-play action on a Stadium Stars production that we have here. This is the second game of our triple header. First game, we say congratulations to the Lahaina Luna Lunas, who are champions of the Division II as they repeated as champs with a huge 75-69 victory over the Kona Waena Wildcats. Joining me on the broadcast, we have not one but two coaches, and Coach Maile from St. Francis, and we have Coach Abu Ma'afala from the Kamehameha Warriors. Gentlemen, we should see an exciting game as Damien. Basically, they are. We're going to start off with Hilo there. That is number 22. That is Kahale Huddleston. Any of you gentlemen would like to comment about this gentleman?
Kahale Huddleston, on a phenomenal running back who also just came away with the Cover 2 Offensive Player of the Year award, the Tommy Kulukukui Award, is definitely going to be a game changer for this Viking offense. And we look forward to watching him run into the history books tonight. What
And Coach Ma'afala, of course, you being Kamehameha coach, you know a little bit about the Damien quarterback, Marcus Wapata Padrina. What can you tell us about this young man?
Oh, absolutely dynamic player, Rob. He's completed 57% of his passes so far, and just an efficient guy, all-around guy that can make big plays happen really quickly.
Absolutely, and as the great Nose Lanewood once said, let's get it on as we're going to get started here in our second game of our triple header here. And gentlemen, we should have a great game. Hilo set to kick off. They'll be kicking the ball off to Damien. And we're just waiting for the referee to signal the start of the game. And overall, I think we're going to have a good, maybe another high-scoring game.
High scoring I can live with, but 7 overtimes, I don't know. I don't know, Abu.
That's a tough one there, Coach. Never witnessed one of those before until tonight.
Absolutely. Number 81, that's Kahaku Tolentino set to kick off. Back to receive for the Monarchs. We have Logan Lauti and Kila Arichi, and I believe that is Lauti fields it at the 2-yard line. He sends it off to Arichi. Arichi gets it at the 15, the 20, the 25, 30, 35, 40. He cuts it inside 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25. Gentlemen, I think he is gone. 98-yard kickoff return for the opening score, and the Damien Monarchs strike first. And they take a 6-0 lead. I'm checking flags. There is none. Gentlemen, we have our first score of the game.
It's quite amazing. It's quite amazing, and that's the way you want to start off a championship game, is come out punching, come out swinging.
Coach, absolutely. I mean, great call on the reverse there, and just let your players play. Amazing job, great job coming out with that play. Great job, no penalties for the first score. Unbelievable start.
Shiloh Kale set to try the extra point, and that will give Damien a 7-0 lead if he's good. But we have early flags down, as it looks like it's going to be offsides on Hilo. And here comes the call.
Encroachment, defense, number 2, half the distance. The try will be played from the 1.5-yard line.
And that definitely was the call. And referee Craig Shaner says they're going to cut it a yard short. But Shiloh Kale, he's a great field goal kicker. And the extra point is off the upright, and the score remains 6-0 with 11:38 here in the first quarter. Gentlemen, we're just getting underway here, and we see some great fireworks, at least for the opening kickoff there.
This extra point, I hope it doesn't haunt the Monarchs in the game down the road. But seeing that there's a lot more football to be played, it's a great start.
Absolutely, Coach Maile. Just championship football, it's tough. Got to stay error-free, mistake-free, and hopefully the Hilo Vikings can settle down and make it a heck of a game here.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more. And Hilo coming into this game, they have a 9-1 record for the Big Island Federation. BIIF, with a 1-0 victory in their game against Maui High. They were victorious in that game. I believe the score was 26-7 in that game. And we look forward to seeing them make this a ball game.
Absolutely.
Shiloh Kao set to kick the ball off. Back to receive for the Monarchs. We have, I believe, Kahali Huddleston as well as Logan Respiriso. But I think I only see one back there.
I would have to guess that's Huddleston back there.
And the ball is kind of like on the sideways there. And Shiloh Kao is going to kick it. It's a short kick, fielded at the 29-yard line. Comes up and he gets tackled at the 37-yard line.
Smart kick, you know, just get the ball up in the air, get it away from their best player, and just let their guys go cover and get the guy down on the ground. Great job.
Coach Mapala, can you take a look at this replay here?
Absolutely. Like I said, you know, kicking, you know, Huddleston was there, set off to Damien's left there, and so they kicked it away from him, got it up and got it down and put the guy on the ground and go play defense now.
Absolutely. And Kaleo Apao, the quarterback for Hilo, leads his Vikings onto the field. And it's be interesting to see what Hilo does on their first possession of the first half here. Apao waits for the referee to set the ball, waiting to snap from center. They're going to go with trips off to the far side, 4 wide receivers, waiting to snap from center. And the ball is handed up to Huddleston. Huddleston breaks through the middle, gets up to the 45, and gets tackled at the 48-yard line. Making the tackle for Damien is number 54, Shiloh Kaeo making the tackle. And looks like Hilo is going to play the hurry up as they're coming up to the line. They're seeing gain of 8 for Huddleston on that first down play. Again, the ball is taken this time by Apao. Apao gets up, and they're going to say he got the 2 yards he needed for the first down.
It's a great play call there, Coach. You know, just get the first down, keep the sticks moving, keep Damien guessing with the tempo and pace of the game.
Coach Malfala, this scheme right here looks like a Punahou offense. And knowing that you played against this type of offense, what are they in the right defense set to contain this offense?
You know, it's always hard when the tempo is going fast. You just got to hope the kids can adjust and settle down. But you know, putting 6 guys in the box trying to stop the run first. You got a guy that averages 10 yards a carry. To me, that's the right call for right now.
Back to live action as Huddleston takes that first down for 3 yards. Again, play action as Apao takes the ball on the quarterback keeper, and he falls forward to about the 38-yard line. Gain of 9 on that play, Coach, as he gets a first and one bank first down. Let's check it out on the replay once again.
Well, again, you know, when you got a guy like Huddleston here, that offensive player of the year, you know, now they're using a quarterback to run the football, and it's keeping them guessing all night long.
First and 10, ball at the Monarchs' 38-yard line. Apao in the shotgun, trips off to the far side this time. Play action as the ball is caught, but then dropped as the Hilo Viking receiver could not bring it in. That was Tio Ganko that was the intended receiver. Let's check it out once again.
That is a great open field tackle for the Monarchs defensive back, coming in and laying the hat.
Tio Ganko was simply, he said, oh, I'm not catching this, and that does set up a second down. Second and 10, ball at the Monarchs' 38-yard line. Man in motion is Tio Ganko once again. And the ball is on the screen, caught by Tio Ganko, and he falls forward to about the 39, but that will be a loss of 1 on that second down play. Coach, let's check it out once again.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get the ball out here on the edge, and, you know, Damien is just doing a great job of pursuing to the football and containing that ball and not letting it get out.
22, Kellen Robbins-Beers made the stop on that play. That will set up 3rd and 11. Ball at the Monarchs' 39-yard line. We are at 9:32 remaining here in the first quarter. Damien up 6-0. Apao in the shotgun, trips off to the near side this time. Apao looks off to his right. He looks, tries to find an open man, takes off with the ball, gets from 45, 30, and runs out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Guys, he needed 11. He got 12 as we check it out here once again.
Yeah, great job. Damien's in cover 2, you know, and so quarterback saw the holes, and he took what was there and converted it down and kept the sticks moving.
That's another First Hawaiian Bank first down. It's 1st and 10, this time at the Damien 27-yard line.
And just like Marcus Falfata, this quarterback is a dual threat by what he's opening up with.
Hudson on that draw gets met by a big number 44. Gentlemen, you know very well, Coach Miley, that's Pomai Kim making the stop in the backfield.
Pomai Kim is a relentless defensive player for the Monarchs, and we still have nightmares about him.
Loss of 6 for Huddleston on that play. It's 2nd and 16. Ball at the Monarchs 33-yard line. Apollo in the shotgun, trips off to the far side this time. He looks off to the left, and they're going to say incomplete as the ball was trapped towards the receiver.
Yeah, tough deal. Looked like the quarterback was unable to get his feet around and might have had that front foot in front of him a little bit, threw the ball right into the dirt.
I'd say the early game jitters is still with this quarterback. I'm sure as the game progresses, that's going to be more and more of a straight liner.
It sets up a 3rd and 16. Again, ball at the Damien 33-yard line. Apollo has 4 wide receivers. He's in the shotgun once again. Huddleston the deep back. And we're going to have a stoppage in action.
Good decision by Coach Kleneski. Just
Timeout,
get everybody
Damien.
settled down.
First charge timeout of the first half.
The last time they were in 3rd and long, they converted. So just get his defense settled down, get their eyes where they need to be, and stop these guys right here and turn the ball over.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Damien up 6-0. Wintel Credit Card Union Field at Aloha Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau. We have the coaches Maile and Ma'afala both on the headset tonight. We're calling you the first half action here at Aloha Stadium. Gentlemen, this has been basically a story of Damien with the opening drive, the kickoff return for the touchdown. What are your keys for both teams? First, Coach Ma'afala, what does the Vikings need to do to win this game?
Well, I think right now, Rob, they just need to settle down a little bit. You know, they've got the offensive player of the year, and the guy averages 10 yards a carry. They just got to settle down, stick to what they know, and just settle into this game and calm down a little bit.
And on the other side, Coach Miley, what does Coach Kleneski need to do for their keys for this game?
Coach Kleneski can do whatever he wants to do, and that's what's been working for Coach Kleneski. It's always been a challenge to figure out what's going on with Coach Kleneski, but he eventually makes the right calls at the right time.
Absolutely. Back to live action, 3rd and 16, ball at the Damien 33-yard line. Again, Apau in the shotgun. He has Huddleston in the backfield. Apau looks off. He rolls out and races out one tackle. And he's finally dropped by Shiloh Kaeo, who celebrates that sack as he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Loss of 6 as we check it out here once again, gentlemen.
Absolute great call. You know, they had the middle linebacker spying the quarterback so he couldn't get out. Played everybody deep, didn't let any routes go deep, and got after him.
Damien's defensive line is very relentless.
Hilo set in punt formation. That is Makana Kanehalu set to kick. Back to receive for the Monarchs is Akila Ricci, who stands as his 9, fielded at the 9, gets up to the 15. He had a one return earlier, gets up to the 20, 25, and is brought down. Oh my, he almost broke another one.
Heck of a job there by Akila. You know, caught the ball, got vertical, and made something happen and given a good field position for his offensive start.
Absolutely, and you know, Coach Miley, this is just one of the players that, like I said, gave you nightmares against your games against him with St. Francis and Damien.
And most definitely, you've got to be able to win 2 out of the 3 between the offense, defense, and special teams to come out with some hard work tonight. And it looks like Damien's on the right foot and right track on doing it with their defense and also their special teams.
Well, Damien, the star quarterback, Marcus Padrina, leads his team on their first offensive possession of the first half, as he has it 1st and 10. Ball is handed off to his up back and gets tackled, I believe, at the 27-yard line. That is Kauhi on the run.
Well, I like what they're doing. It looks like they're trying to run a little wham play. You know, whenever you try to run the wham like that, where you let the nose guard go and sideline him, you're just trying to be physical and let him know that you're coming after him all game.
Gain of 1 on that play will set up 2nd and 9. Ball at the 27-yard line. Trips off to the near side this time as Padrina has 4 wide receivers. Kauhi, the blocking back, as he waits the snap from center. He goes back to pass, flips off to his left. He fires it down the field, and incomplete. Gentlemen, I think there was some miscommunication. I believe the ball was intended for number 2, Lyndon Silaveja.
Marcus is not always hesitant like that. He'll, as the game proceeds and occurs, he will get more and more dangerous and more accurate with and on the same page with his receivers.
Sets up 3rd and 9, ball at the 27-yard line. 4 wide receivers once again. As Marcus takes it off, looks for an open man. He gets hit, but it's caught. I believe that is Arichi, and Arichi is in Hilo territory as he's pushed out at the 45-yard line.
Rob, great play call, great execution there, you know, and don't really expect anybody to roll out on 3rd and long. Nice touch on the pass, stood in there, delivered the football, took the hit, but got a big gain out of it. Great job.
28 yards on that reception, and that does set up another First Hawaiian Bank first down as Damien has it in Hilo territory, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And I believe we are going to have timeout.
Timeout, Hilo. First charge timeout of the first half.
Again, another good timeout called here by Coach Dramundo. You know, just get his guys to slow down a little bit. You know, a lot of teams now trying to keep the pace up. So good job just pulling his guys on the field, calming them down and getting them.
Wow, I checked off a ton of travel milestones lately. I tested out a new foil board in Bali. I tasted crab poppers in Portugal, and they were actually pretty good. And had my first indoor windsurf event in Paris. Looking back on it, it was a pretty epic year.
Check off your bucket list 5 times faster with the Priority Destinations World Elite MasterCard from First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
According to the National Safety Council, 1.6 million crashes per year are caused by cell phone use while driving. If you pick up your phone while driving, it might be the last thing you ever do. HHSAA reminds you to #TryWait.
All right, welcome back here to Wine-Tail Frederick Credit Union at Aloha Stadium. There you take a look at the Hilo Vikings team right there. Coach Maafala, you talked about it in the before we went to break. They took a smart timeout. What is Coach telling his team right now?
You know, the biggest thing, whenever you take a timeout like this, you just want to, again, like I said, just get them calmed down and the jitters are still here a little bit for them. You know, it's a big stage. The lights are bright here in Aloha Stadium. So you just want to look them in the eye, say, hey, guys, it's okay. Calm them down and keep it going.
Absolutely. As Hilo, I believe the last time that they were here, they were on the other side of a great game against Kahuku a couple years back. And unfortunately, they came up short in that game. But again, big stage, and we're looking for an exciting game. As Damien has it, 1st and 10. Marcus has it at the Hilo 45-yard line. Man in motion is Lauti. Kauhi gets the handoff. He breaks in, gets up to the 40, and gets brought down at about the 38-yard line. Gain of 7 on that first down play.
Well, Kauhi here is averaging 5.3 yards a carry, you know, and it's just great to see a nice physical run. Again, just letting your presence be known and being physical out there. Great job, great run.
Kauhi's definitely one of the workhorses that Marcus has on this Monarch offense.
2nd and 3, ball at the Hilo 38-yard line. Marcus waiting the snap from center. He goes back to pass. He fires it. It's caught. I believe that is Lauti that makes the catch, and he is going to have it at the 34-yard line. He needed 3. He got 4 on that reception.
Great job. You know, anytime you play a 3-man front and you never know where the blitz is going from. So great job picking it up and the quarterback standing in there, delivering the football, moving the chains.
And that's another first and Wine Bank first down as they have it at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10. 6:04 remaining here in the first quarter with Damien up 6-0. Marcus looking over to Coach Kleneski, gets the call that he likes. He barks the signals out, waiting for the stop from center. Trips off to the near side this time. And play action as Marcus rolls out, gets to the 40, the 35, and he gets up to about he's brought down at the 29-yard line.
That's always a good play if you're getting positive yardage out of it, whether it's through the air or on the ground.
Coach, take a look at it here again.
And Marcus does what he does best, and he can torch your defense with his legs or his arm.
Gain of 5 on that play, 2nd and 5. Ball at the 29-yard line. Marcus trips off to the far side this time as he has Silveja to the near side. Waiting the snap from center. Play action as he goes back to pass. And it's caught again by number 11 this time. That is Natavidad. Natavidad has it down, and they're going to say he's at the 25-yard line. He got back to the line of scrimmage on that. Or no, it's 1 yard short of the first down.
Great play call. You know, they're down here in what we call the fringe, just outside of the red zone, trying to get it in there. Great play call, great execution.
Making the stop for Hilo is number 15, Gaisen Ogata, making the stop. They'll set up a 3rd and 1, ball at the 25-yard line. They're waiting. They're about 1 yard short of the first down. Marcus this time under center. And the ball is kept by Marcus, and I believe the offensive line for Damien pushed him forward, and they're going to say he got the first down. Coach Miley, please take a look at it again once again.
That is what Monarchs are known for, is that extra push, it's that extra reach, it's that extra give. And as you can see through Marcus, he is truly the general on the field for this Monarch offense.
I think after this game, Marcus needs to buy his linemen a couple extra plate lunches, you know.
Absolutely. Got to feed the big hog mollies up front.
1st and 10, ball at the Hilo 22-yard line. Again, Marcus under center. He rolls out to his left. He tries to find an open man. He hits number 44, gets to the 15, the 10, and he gets out of bounds at the 7-yard line. That is Paul Mike Kim getting the reception.
You know, Rob and Coach, this is what I love about Damien's offense that I saw this year where they evolved. Their ability to get under center and go to a 21 personnel type of formation. A lot of guys don't know how to defend that anymore, so great job.
That's another 1st and Wine Bank first down. It's going to be 1st and goal. Ball spotted at the 6-yard line. Marcus looking over the sideline, getting the call from Coach Kleneski. Coach Kleneski barking in the signals, likes what he sees, and they're in the I formation. You got Paul Mike Kim, you got Kauhi in the backfield. Waiting the snap from center. Hands the ball up to Kauhi. Kauhi breaks in, gets up, and falls forward to about, it looks like the 2, maybe the 1-yard line.
Again, another great play call. Whenever you have a 3-man front like this, you like to bring a lot of pullers. Gap scheme is what we call it in the coaching terminology, and just a great job running a simple counter, getting guys moving and pounding that football in there.
Gain of 5 for Marcus as he has it on the 1-yard line. Again, 2nd and goal. And it looks like we're going to have another timeout.
Timeout, Hilo.
As Hilo
Second charge timeout of the first half.
As I believe they want to try to stop the momentum.
No, absolutely. Damien is doing a great job. The coaching staff, the players, they're all in sync right now, and they're executing at a high level. And this is the type of football you like to see in championship types of games.
Okay, Coach Miley, I'm going to throw it to you right now, as you have been on the opposite side of with St. Francis. What if you're Coach Kleneski? What is your play call at this moment?
Well, what works for these guys in the red zone is just pounding the rock. And we've seen that being effective for them early in the game. And I wouldn't doubt it if Eddie keeps it simple and gives it to the big backs. Kauhi, he's definitely due for an end zone touchdown.
Absolutely.
And on the other side, Coach Malafala, if you were Coach Dramondo right now, what's your defensive play call?
Well, I think right now, regardless of the call, again, just telling these guys down and telling them get off the football and go be physical, knowing that they're owning the line of scrimmage. You know, I'm getting after that D-line right now and telling them I need you guys to play big right now.
Absolutely, as they have it on the doorstep. Once again, Damien has it. Second and goal at the 1 yard line. They are up 6-0, and it looks like they're going to go with the I formation once again. 2 tight ends as their Marcus is under center. And Marcus with the quarterback sneak. Let's wait for the signal as they're saying touchdown. Damien strikes again, and they increase their lead to 12-0, barring the conversion.
Marcus getting the call on this play for the quarterback sneak, which that's the basics of it. You're 1 yard away, ready to punch it in. Why not Marcus? He's as tough as nail field general for you.
Shiloh Cayo set to try the extra point, and the kick is up, and it's good. Damien extends their lead to 13-0 with 3:09 remaining here in the first quarter. And gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break as Damien has that 13-0. We'll be right back, everybody.
Wow, I checked off a ton of travel milestones lately. I tested out a new foil board in Bali. I tasted crab poppers in Portugal, and they were actually pretty good. And had my first indoor windsurf event in Paris. Looking back on it, it was a pretty epic year.
Check off your bucket list 5 times faster with the Priority Destinations World Elite MasterCard from First Hawaiian Bank. It all starts with yes.
A text isn't worth a person's life. Put down the phone and drive with safety and caution. The HHSAA reminds you to hashtag try wait.
I love watching when I'm walking through.
All right, gentlemen, we are back here at Hawaiian Tail Frederick Credit Field at Lowe Stadium, and there you take a look at some of the Monarch fans. They're enjoying the game as they are here to cheer on their Monarchs, who were the champions of the Division II ILH Championship. And simply put, if they come out with the victory, they will give the ILH the Division I championship.
That is quite an amazing feat for Eddie Klineski and his Monarch football team for not only winning the ILH but coming out and winning a state title.
Yeah, absolutely, Coach. You know, seeing, being an ILH guy and watching you guys, it's just great to see the development and the talent and the level of play and execution lifting up, and it's a great thing to see.
Shiloh Cayo set to kick the ball off. And back to receive for Hilo. It looks like Respicio, number 7 for Hilo. As it's a short kick once again, and it's fair caught at the 36-yard line.
Again, another smart decision by Damien to just get the ball up and let their guys cover, keep it out of the hands of their skilled guys where they might be able to slice and dice for a touchdown. And great job fair catching it there and just giving the Hilo offense the ball and letting them settle down.
Absolutely, as Lona Vincent had presence of mind to call that fair catch and gives his team a great field position at the 36-yard line. 3:08 remains here as they have it 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. Again, Kaleo Apao leading his team onto the field. Trips off to the near side of the field this time as we have Tio Ganko in man in motion. And the ball intended for, looks like number 5, Leo, and it's incomplete.
This is baffling me that they're not going to their bread and butter Kahalik Huddleston, which has been they've been very reserving, keeping him on reserve for the moment.
2nd and 10, ball at the 36-yard line. Again, they have 4 wide receivers. Tio Ganko is the man in motion, and we're going to have a flag on the field as we may have movement on Damien.
think
False
this one might
start.
be a false start.
Offense, number 62. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Coach Monfalla, you are absolutely correct. As Craig Shaner, the head referee, says, oh, we're going to sit you back 5 yards. So the ball will now be spotted at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 15. Ball at the 31-yard line. Again, Hilo is down 13-0. Apau in the shotgun. Huddleston is the deep back. Trips off to the near side this time. Damien showing blitz. As Apau rolls out to his right. Doesn't find anybody. Goes out to his left. Has an open man. It's caught. And I believe that is Kahale Huddleston. You called it, Coach. And he gets it deep in Damien territory and is down at the 35-yard line.
Yes, that's a great play call there. Very creative way to get the football into their best players' hands. You know, Damien is starting to press and play a little bit more man. Great job, great throw, great catch.
34 yards on that reception, and that is another first and one bank first down. His ball is now spotted at the Damien 36-yard line. Play action. Apau keeps the ball. He goes on the outside 30, 25, 20. He's still on his feet, and is finally brought down at the 15-yard line. 21 yards on that quarterback run by Apau as we check it out here once again.
Again, another great play call. You know, brought a puller around, blocked the end. Everybody's worried about Huddleston, and the quarterback kept it and got a big gain. Let's keep the pace up, Hilo.
Hilo on the drive once again. They have it 1st and 10. Ball at the Damien 15-yard line. Man in motion is Lou. And ball is caught by Huddleston once again. Huddleston bounces out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Gain of 9 on that first down play.
We got a flag on that play. That's probably looking to come back.
Referee Craig Shaner.
Illegal shift. Offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Oh my, as that does set him back 5 yards there. Let's check it out here once again, see if we can spot it.
Yeah, it looks like they had a wide receiver in motion, and they motioned Huddleston out just a little bit so they could get some edge on the pitch there. But you know, that Huddleston kid, he's a dynamic player. My first time being able to see him. That is somebody that they definitely need to account for the rest of the game.
Ball will now be spotted at the 20-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 15 as Hilo gets it up to the line once again. 4 wide receiver strips off to the near side this time. We have Lou off to the far side as Damien looks like they want to, if they're showing blitz. Ball is handed off to Huddleston. Huddleston breaking into 15, 10, 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. 20-yard touchdown run for Kahale Huddleston, and that puts Hilo on the board for their first of the score of the game. The score is now 13-6, barring the conversion.
Coach Miley, what can we say? I mean, you know, 22 is their guy. You know, they settled down and they fed him the football, and this is the spoils of it all. Great job.
This is what got them here, was feeding that horse, and they definitely need to let him run more.
And the extra point is up, and it's good. And that closes the Damien lead to 13-7 with 2:15 remaining here in the first quarter. As we check out this touchdown once again.
Again, just a simple zone play to the right, and then Huddleston with his vision and his dynamic ability put his foot in the ground, cut it back left, and saw nothing but pay dirt.
And the Hilo fans are realizing, hey, we're on the Jumbotron, and they are showing their love for their Vikings team.
It's good to see that Hilo's on the scoreboard also. So we've got a good ball game in progress.
And we hope that this will settle them down and just continue to know that they belong on this stage. They've earned it, and I hope that they believe it, and we have a great game for the rest of the night.
Could you have maybe said nerves maybe have played a factor early in the game?
Oh, absolutely. You know, like I said, it's different when you come into Aloha Stadium and you play under the lights. And if that's your first time ever, you know, those lights are bright and the crowd's roaring. And so it can be intimidating for a little bit. And, you know, as a player, you just got to calm yourself down, play your game, and the coaches just got to continue to reassure them of that.
You know, originally this game was supposed to start at 5 o'clock, maybe with the later kickoff. And, you know, like you said, Coach, the lights are playing a huge factor tonight.
Yeah, it is. You know, it's a different feel. You know, they're on the field turf now as well. So, you know, hopefully we won't be here till midnight for this one, huh?
You said it, Coach. But, you know, like I said, we're here. We are going to have fun. And may the best team win.
Oh, absolutely.
And here we go as number 82 for Hilo set to kick the ball off. That is Keo Lanui, who gets a high kick, and it's out of bounds, and Damien's going to have it on excellent field position.
This is coming to the 35-yard line.
Yes.
And being that you didn't have to return it to get that
free kick out of bounds on the kicking team. Ball will be placed 25 yards from the free kick spot. First down.
Monarchs will take advantage of.
Yes, Coach, agree with you there. But if I'm Hilo, I'll give him the ball at the 35 instead of in the end zone.
Definitely.
2:15 remains here in the first quarter as Damien has a 13-7 lead. Damien comes back as Coach Kleneski is, just telling his team, hey, you know what? You're on the board. You're early, and let's see what they can do here. Marcus in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. I believe that's Kauhi in the backfield. Play action as Marcus takes off with the ball, gets to the 35, and he gets pulled out of bounds. I believe at the 35. They may have said he might have gained 1 yard on the play.
I like the adjustment by the Hilo defense. They went to a more traditional 4-man front. Take away all the running lanes that either the running back or the quarterback could give, and now it's here 2nd and 9.
Kaipo Ramos was the one that made the stop, and it's 2nd and 9, ball at the 36-yard line. And you can hear Hilo fans shouting for defense as Damien has it with trips off to the near side. 4 wide receivers waiting the snap from center. We have Kauhi, the deep back, as Marcus goes back to pass. He looks for an open man, steps out of the center. He races her out, and he gets brought down. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost 1 yard, as they're going to say. He's at the 35. Coach, let's check it out here once again.
This definitely was a defensive back sack or great coverage, keeping that Marcus didn't let go of the ball, didn't get to sling the rock, and allowed his defensive line to collapse the pocket and get after him.
Kainalu Lewis, number 11, making the stop for Hilo, and that was a 1-yard sack, so it's now 3rd and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. Marcus, once again, he goes out to his left, tries to find an open man. He breaks out of one tackle, gets up to the 40, the 45, and he falls forward, and I believe he does have a first down as Michael Bello makes the stop on the play.
Rob, this is always a defensive coordinator's nightmare when you got a quarterback that even though you're trying to throw the football, he can put his foot in the ground and go make plays for you. Tough, great play by the quarterback there for Damien. Tough deal for the Hilo defense.
And that does set up another first and one bank first down. 1st and 10 as we're at 1:05 remaining here in the first quarter. Damien up 13-7. Marcus in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. We have, I believe, Kauhi the deep back as they're waiting to stop from center. Hilo looks like they want to blitz. And the ball is handed off to Kauhi. Kauhi breaks in, gets to the 40, and gets brought down at the 37-yard line. Gain of 17 on that first down play.
Go
ahead, Coach.
Credit Kolensky for the offensive call, because he called the right play with a very upfield aggressive defensive line that just ran right by the ball carrier.
And that sets up another first and one bank first down. 1st and 10, ball at the Hilo 37-yard line. Damien once again on the drive. We have 32 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Again, they are up 13-7. Trips off to the far side this time. And we have Sylvia to the near side. And we're going to have false start on Damien, and that should send him back 5 yards.
Did you already get that call?
False start. Offense, number 61. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Craig Shaner saying number 61 for Damien committed the false start. That sets him back 5 yards. The ball will be now at the 42-yard line. 1st and 15 as Marcus leads his team up to the line. They're waiting the call from Coach Kleneski as they're going to come up with his team. As I think they're going to have a stop in action here as they want to talk things over. As they're letting time run down, and that will bring it to the end of the first quarter with Damien up 13-7. And gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for second quarter action. Damien up 13-7.
Woe is me. I've never been more upset.
These chicken tenders are as good as mine.
Boo-hoo.
There go my Sundays over a hot stove.
What's a grandma to do?
I'll just have to gut it out.
You got some tension, girl.
Oh, dear.
I think I'll be okay.
Dinner!
Introducing McDonald's Buttermilk Crispy Tenders. Juicy and made with 100% white meat. They're not grandma's.
I'm okay with that. You okay with that? I'm okay with that.
But she's okay with that.
Son, we think that you and Island Insurance would be a great fit.
Whoa, I am so honored to meet you, Marcus Mariota. Oh, wow.
You're the perfect candidate for Island's Go Low auto policy.
What kind of rates would I get if I joined Island?
We might start you at $27 a month. Just the lowest rate to keep your car on the road.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Wow.
So, can we count on you to join our team?
Yes. But first, can I get an autograph?
Sure.
Sure.
Call 643-4000 or visit islandinsurance.com.
All right, gentlemen, welcome back here to Wyantel Frederick Union Field at Hilo Stadium. Damien up 13-7. Quickly, Coach Malafala, your thoughts so far in the game?
Again, you know, Damien's keeping the pace up. They're doing a great job of executing everything that they've tried to do so far. But you also saw Hilo there on the last offensive drive, and even here a little bit on defense. They're settling down and they're giving it a great try.
Coach Miley, your thoughts?
Hilo right now is at an advantage, being that the Monarchs are facing first and 15. That's more yardage for them to reset the downs. If I was the Hilo defense, I'd be telling the boys to get them behind the line of scrimmage and stay aggressive.
Marcus leads his team up to the line. They have it first and 15 as ball is handed up to Koui. Koui breaks around, gets to the 40, and gets down to about the 34-yard line. Gain of 8 on that first down play, Coach.
That is not what you want as a Hilo defense, is to give up the big yardages. You know, 2-3 yard a pop is manageable, but if you're giving up 8 to 10 yards per carry, you're in for a long game.
That definitely was an 8-yard gain for Koui, and that sets up a 2nd and 7. Ball at the Hilo 34-yard line. Marcus in the shotgun once again. He goes back to pass. He looks. Silvea catches it. Gets to the 35. Gets to the 30. Down to the round. Ball is out. And I believe Hilo has it, as the referees are saying definitely Hilo ball. Oh my, Coach, let's check it out once again.
Well, great play call by Damien, and an even better job by the Hilo defense, just pursuing and getting to the football. You know, you never know what happens when you run and you play hard.
I believe credit number 44, Kaipo Ramos, for creating that turnover there, as once Silvea tried to get to that first down, the ball came out there.
Yeah, you know, he was trying to make a big play. You know, sometimes you got to coach your guys up, just protect the football, get down and play another down.
Absolutely, and again, Apau leads his team up to the line, has it 1st and 10 at their own 22, and waiting to stop as play action to Huddleston. Apau Rose races around and gets brought down at the back. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. Making the stop for Damien is number 42, that I believe 44. Let's check it out here once again.
Well, it looked like that he hesitated on the handoff, and being that it was a broken play,